Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back to my channel if you're not new. Today on Simply Loren, we're going to be talking all about the new TikTok algorithm updates that you need to know and why you might be getting low views because of them. If you haven't already seen my TikTok video about the TikTok algorithm in general, definitely go check that out. It has a lot of really good information about hooks, strategy, and all of that stuff that we're not going to be able to cover today just due to time's sake. Getting into the video, talking about low views on TikTok. What is going on? Well, lately, TikTok has been updating the app and we've been experiencing some glitches. So if you're seeing views be like less than 200 or less than 100 or even 0, don't worry. You're likely not shadow banned like you might think. It could just be that the app is bugging out on you. So first of all, make sure that your app is updated so you're not losing views. Secondly, if your app is up to date and you're still getting really low views, don't worry. Again, the app is being updated and I am seeing a comeback of videos that were getting really low views for the first week or so, now getting 33,000 views in the next month. So just because a video didn't do well when you originally post it, doesn't necessarily mean that it flopped. It could make a comeback in the future. So don't delete it, let it ride and see what happens, because I'm seeing a resurgence of older content coming back up on TikTok. Okay, moving on. Now it's also a good idea to look at your metrics and make sure that everything there is all good and healthy. So for example, make sure you're checking out your retention rate. If your retention rate is really low and people are dropping off, it's likely because your hook is not strong enough. Remember, whenever we're making hooks, we want them to invoke curiosity, make them be a call to action, make them relatable. And I have a whole TikTok cheat sheet that's downloadable. I'll stick it in the bio and it's got some good ideas for hooks and things like that that you can use. But that's likely why your retention rate drops. And if your retention rate's dropping, then the likelihood of TikTok pushing out the video to more and more people is going to be lower, because the people who are seeing it are not really interacting with it, not really watching it in the first place. So why should they be sending it out to more people who are going to do the same? Okay, another thing I want to mention is making sure you're staying on top of trends for your niche. You can find these a lot more often with smaller creators. So definitely look up smaller creators within your niche and see what they're posting about. And that will help you stay up to date the best. And then I also want to mention a couple of the new updates that TikTok has made to the platform itself. So for example, if you have the ability to swipe over already and see your STEM feed, I noticed that they've been pushing videos that are based in that area because they just need to fill that feed. So if you can relate your niche to something in STEM, that's a really great idea because they'll push that video. And they've also launched the new TikTok shop. So if you're able to post anything about that, make sure you're doing that as well. Which, if you're a smaller creator, you probably don't have access to become part of the shop, but maybe there's a way that you can relate your video back to the shop. So for me, I am a content creator who is letting you guys know about all these updates. So that's something that I could talk about that might potentially get me pushed by the algorithm. Another thing you need to consider is the length of video that you're creating for the niche that you're creating in. I talked a little bit about this in my last video, but make sure that whatever length of video you're creating makes sense for what video you're making. So for example, I don't want to see a cooking video that is super short because I'm not going to get enough information from that as I might need. So maybe making that a little bit longer, or maybe trying to cut your content down if it's the opposite experience that your users are having. So thinking about that, like I don't want to see somebody painting for 3 hours. I'd rather see it, maybe before and after really quickly. But that depends on you. Look it up for your niche, what's working for other people already in the area, and then apply that to yourself. So I do think SEO is going to be important as far as getting more people to see your account, and more views obviously is a great thing for you if you're creating content. So how can you utilize SEO? Again, in my last video, I go really in depth about that, but just make sure that you're creating good titles, that you can see text on the screen, have your captions ready to go, hidden text and all of that stuff, and you should be good. And again, I just want to reiterate that it's not just you that this is happening to. This is a TikTok wide thing. Even some of the most popular content creators, their views are really down right now as well. So please don't think that this is something that you're doing wrong necessarily. Odds are it's not, but definitely go check out my other video and make sure that you're following all of those steps and that your content is in the right place. Do a TikTok audit if you need to. I also have a video about how to do that, and just make sure your channel is operating in the most optimized way as possible, and you should be good to go. So I hope this video helps you, and love, Loren. Bye.